What we have achieved in our country in the last 13 years is in part due to the friendships and partnerships we have nurtured across the globe, in the United States of America, in Europe, in Asia, and indeed in Africa itself. These partnerships are vital for expanding our economy and for consolidating our national
23rd of October 1957 in a little village called KAGAME in southwest Rwanda. The youngest son of the Rutagamga family, he followed 5 elder siblings, 4 girls and 1 boy. At the time of his birth, the country was experiencing the first definitive signs of division along ethnic lines fanned by the Belgian colonialists.
You can spend 4 years without having heard from him with a phone call. And after 4 years, we just see a phone call and he says, "Hi, are you there? How is family?" That's one. All of you know he's a head of state of a country, but he leads a very normal life as a human being, and down to earth, humble, very honest, all round honesty, not the honesty that you see people have these days in the head. Paul's honesty is both in the head and the heart.
Ubwo baramperekeje mvuye ngiye Burundi, nambwira ati ariko tikiro sindi inoti hari n'indi shuri ngiye kujya.
In 1990, while Major Kagame was in Kansas, USA, the Rwandan Patriotic Front, led by the late Major General BWA, crossed the Ugandan border into Rwanda to begin the struggle to liberate their homeland and end over 30 years of forced exile.
Anyway, ngiye mvuze yuko afande kuva avuye muri Amerika, actually yasanze uza abantu ibintu byapfuye, niko yadusanze umuryango utabaho, nta morali, turi disorganized, mana sinzi uko nabibabwira byari bibi cyane 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 kandi yaraje aho afatiye na responsibility yo kuyobora abantu bose bararuhuka kandi byari very clear yuko ari we washobora kubikuraho byari biri icyo gihe nta na doubt yavugaga ngo it was very clear yuko kuko yari aje kudufasha.
Siasa. Nachotaka kuwajulisha ni kwamba kila mmoja ajue wazi kwamba jeshi letu hili ndiye msingi wa chama. Msingi mnaelewa? Ndiye msingi wa chama, ndiyo litakuwa msingi wa mabadiliko ambao atakuwepo kwa nchi yetu hii. Na kwa hivyo wazi ni mpaka kila mmoja wenu azingatie jambo la siasa ambalo limetufanya sisi tukamate silaha tupigane. Na kwa hivyo maana yake ni mpaka sisi vitendo vyetu, mawazo yetu lazima kila wakati vitutofautishe na wale ambao tunapigana nao. Kweli? Ndio sawa. Kwa sababu kukiwa hakuna tofauti maana yake hamna haja ya kupigana sasa. Ndio hiyo.
After 9 years of rebuilding a country that was torn apart, turning tragedy and despair into hope and opportunity, Paul Kagame steered the country towards its first free and fair multi-party elections. The crowds came in their thousands, and former rebel and soldier now crossed the country, ready to take on the challenge of a presidency. Paul Kagame was sworn in as the new president of Rwanda on the 12th of September 2003. Since then, this small country has grown in importance and respect across the African continent and around the world. Leaders from many countries have courted friendship with Rwanda and its young, focused president. Retired world leaders, as well as famous Hollywood personalities, regularly visit Rwanda to seek counsel and offer support for many of the initiatives President Kagame has embarked upon. Today, the rebel-turned-president is known as the enterprising president.
Because if you go to Rwanda as a tourist, you come back and you bring your children and your friends and your relatives. You come back again and you begin to see how your business can invest in Rwanda, and you begin to see that Africa is, both spiritually, economically, and politically, the hope of the 21st century, thanks to President Paul Kagame and the people of Rwanda.
President Kagame sort of said in passing, because he's a modest man, that everybody assumed Rwanda would be a failed state. Consider the miracle that they have already achieved. It is far from a failed state. It's one of the most well-organized, disciplined, forward-looking places, not just in Africa, but among all the developing countries of the world.
For this and much more, the world of academia, business, and leadership have demonstrated their respect for President Paul Kagame and have offered him many accolades. Many presidents are respected, but few are loved. Paul Kagame is one who is truly loved by his people, young and old, women and men. Despite his demanding schedule, it is well known that he often makes time to interact with citizens in the city, towns, and villages. As a young boy, Paul Kagame loved playing sports. As a president, he has won a number of tennis tournaments and participated in supporting many sporting activities. Football, however, is his passion.
Azimuhira ambwira umuntu bari baramutungiye agatoki ati kandi bambwiye ko ari wowe nta wundi nshaho ni wowe ngo ni wowe uzabishobora kandi akambwira ko agiye guhita arongora muri iyo minsi ndamubwira n'ibishoboka ntabwo ndamubwira ntariko sinakubwiye ko wawe utaramubona nturiya mukobwa rero nyine ndamumushimira muvuga uko ari ntini umusirikare muzajyana ku rugamba n'umukene muzakinana n'umukire muzakirana ndamumubwira ko kuko ari uwo mukobwa yari umukobwa mwiza kandi ari umukobwa ushoboye byose ndabwira nti rwose umuntu wamutungiye agatoki yakoze nta mukobwa uruta Jeannette mu bakobwa dufite ahangaha nayo noneho nkamumubwira kandi nkamubwira nti ariko ntuzamubona ati se kuki wigira vuba ntabwo uzamubona rwose uyu mwanya mutoya kandi n'umukobwa ufite personalite ntabwo wapfa kumubwira ngo urongorwa aka kanya nawe yemere nawe akwiye kukumenya nuko arambwira ati wowe ibyo bindekere tuzamenyana.
While on the front lines, Major Kagame missed the birth of his first son, Ivan, seeing him only when he was 3 months old. Ivan and his sister Ange were born during the struggle. Over the years, President Paul Kagame's family of 4 has grown to a family of 6, with the arrival of Ian in 1996 and Brian in 1998.
I think I know leaders pretty well. I have met dozens and dozens and dozens of presidents and prime ministers, and this man is an uncommon leader. He's a man of integrity, he's a man of humility, and don't let his soft-spokenness kid you. He's soft-spoken, but he has a backbone of steel. And when this history is written in the 21st century, the name Paul Kagame will be added to Gandhi, Nelson Mandela, and many others who were great leaders.
it was my